you're watching this on the recorded side, good luck to you. Let's see if anybody's out here. GPS just turned off. What's up, guys? Stretch, what's up? Jason. Turn off the stupid GPS. Sorry about this. I'm being amateur. I think my GPS is about to find Jesus, because it's always saying that I'm losing external power. Oh, a lot of guys coming in. All right, what's up? Trucker Steve, Jason Perry, McGee Films, TJ, TK. What's up? Battlehorn, New Beef Steve, Your Park Doing Accounting, Pale Rider, Stretch Nuts. Welcome back. Welcome back. Dave Moreau, good evening, Snowler. Sorry about your day. Well, you know, here's the thing, guys. Crappy mood day. Yeah, that's what it is, Gary. Rhymes with orange. That's why I went live, man, because I know you guys would cheer me up. Today's one of those days where it's been like kind of an obstacle course, complete with cows. Somebody lost their cows. There were cows wandering US 69. And I was trying to make it home, but I didn't quite have enough time. Is it cold? Yeah, it's chilly. Yes, nailed it. It's a little chilly. Professor is a Dodgers fan. Robert, what's up? Groundhog, TK has a wrench and I don't. Well, Groundhog, next time I'm home or on the laptop, you gotta comment on one of my videos though, like the newest video or something. Because I'm not like them Apple guys can just do it on the fly. How far away from home? About 60, well, let's see, hold on.
Home. Messaging.
76.2 miles. And only had like 48 minutes left when I parked. So, now here's why I'm in a crappy mood. TJ says it was 28 in St. Joseph, Missouri this morning. Yeah, so let's get down that cold tonight here. I'm in Joplin, if you guys don't know. Joplin Mo at the Petro. Daniel, I thought you were doing military stuff this weekend, or was that next weekend? Guys, I'm going to give you some advice. You know I don't like the words, you should do this, or you shouldn't do that. Well, guess what? I'm going to break my own rule. Do not eat at the Iron Skillet at the Joplin Petro. They suck. Frank says Halloween night 2003 hit a cow. Yep, that was almost me today. That's why I'm in a crappy mood, because I just spent $18 for crap. And number one, they drowned everything in barbecue sauce. TK says I eat there all the time, keeps my stomach strong. Oh man. Well, here's Dave Moreau says could have told you that. Here's the thing, man. Here it is, guys. You know, the Iron Skillet in Kingdom City is like amazing. Okay. Oklahoma City is the worst. So if you have a scale 1 to 5, Kingdom City is a 5. And Oklahoma City is a 0.5. Joplin is a 0.7. Now, the worst part about this, Daniel Dami says, it's the weekend, here's one more day to go. Here's $10 to get you out of that crappy mood. Well, thank you, Daniel. Thank you very much. And, yeah. Iron skillet. You gotta have an iron stomach. But this place has been like this for 7 years. I've eaten here 4 times in the last 7 years, okay? Every single time I've been burned. Every single time I've been burned. That's me being a dumbass. That's me like you guys watch The Simpsons? You remember that episode where Lisa was doing an experiment and she put a cupcake hooked up to electricity, and Bart kept going zzz out, zzz out, zzz out, zzz out. That's me. I'm an idiot. Dave Moreau says the waitresses aren't nice and bland food I'd rather eat at Pilot Wendy's. Dave, you bring up a good point. My waitress was super nice. The one time I saw her. And the food is bland. Like, I can't believe that someone's in the kitchen going, oh man, I'm pretty proud of my job. Because they're not. Now, I'm allowed to say this stuff because I used to work in the food industry. I'm a pretty good damn cook. I don't expect perfection. I'm not a chef. But at the same time, hell, put a little bit of salt in the macaroni and cheese. Put a little bit of seasoning in the green beans. And don't drown all of your food in barbecue sauce. It's like, oh, let's put like a little bit of this. Okay, whole bottle. Cattleman's, you can buy them gallon jugs of barbecue sauce. I bet you that's what they used. It was horrible. And I deserve it because Daniel says he's editing a video right now and he'll have your music in it as always. Awesome. Daniel Adami, check out his channel. He likes to use apnea music. That makes him awesome. Glutton for punishment nailed it. Yes. Isn't that the definition of insanity, TK? Yeah. But it's Saturday night. I thought I would do my Saturday Night Live. Get eggs, they can't screw it up. Oh, no, Steve. They can screw that up. This is the Joplin Petro. Yeah, TJ, I did. That was a huge mistake. Your food shows your pride in what you do. Yes, you are correct, Dave. Iron Chef Snorlord, the secret is out now. Yeah, dude, I'm a good cook, man. Now, granted, well, I take it back. I was gonna say I'm a one-trick pony, but I can do all right. I'm good at improvising, but I used to be a short order cook, like for a mom and pop place, and we cook everything from like walleye to hamburgers to steaks. That's my specialty, steak. And I'm really good with vegetables. Like, I don't overcook the broccoli, stuff like that. But then I was a line cook for a nursing home where I had to cook for 200 people each meal. And there I had to follow recipes and kind of, but even then, the recipes were good. Welcome back. I just had a cook at County Pride come out and ask if it was okay if I would like another one. Yeah, see, Stretch says, Steve, most of their stuff comes in a pan. They just heat it up in their oven. At least that's what I was sold. You are correct, Stretch. God forbid you put any seasonings in it. That's the other thing. My first job as a youngin' was at Piccadilly Cafeteria. And they made everything from scratch. And they seasoned it just right. So, a pan of macaroni and cheese was made up ahead of time, and they followed a certain recipe, and it was good. But I don't need to be eating that stuff anyways. Notice, you guys, I haven't done a... let's talk about health for a minute, because I'm working on a few things. So, McGee is going back to editing his film. All right, sir. Something. Yeah, it's funny. TJ. What I should have done was just, here there's a Blimpies right behind me. I should have got one of the wraps or something. See, I didn't make it to Walmart. See, when you have 2 days off at home in the middle of the week, it throws your whole thing off. And my time today, I didn't really have, I didn't think, well, why should I go to Walmart if I'm only going to be out here a day, right? But Piccadilly is out of business, nailed it. Yes, I think they are. If they do have any restaurants open, they're in the South, and there's like very, very, very few. Rhymes with Orange just spent $45 on food at Walmart today. Love to cook in the truck. Road Pro can eat all week. Never get the trots. Rhymes with Orange, yeah, that's what I should have done. Burger sleeping behind you. No. I don't know why the mask looks crooked from there. Nailed it. I do cook in the truck usually. What is that noise? Sounds like someone's setting off fireworks or something. Maybe someone's getting shot, right? So, and I'm kind of burned out. You know you're burned out when you go home for a couple of days, and then you like drive for 2 days, and you're like, yeah, I'm burned out. You hear that? You hear that tapping? It's a crazy world. I almost got hit 4 times today. You know that I was on US 69, and I was making a left turn. I was going southbound on 69, 69, and I was taking a left turn, and apparently people thought there wasn't another lane there, so this car stuck out in front of me, so I had to slam on my brakes, right? And then the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry, and I'm like this, and then the other person behind them, who was driving like a little shuttle bus, thought I was letting her out. I'm like, I'm not letting you out. And she almost hits me. I should have just creamed the both of them. And then, the windmill guys, the windmill blade things, okay? I got passed by 3 of them today, and one of their pilot cars almost slams into me. I was in the shoulder. And I got on the radio. I'm like, hey, pilot car, what the hell? No word. So, how do you do oversize without being on the CB radio? How does that even happen? And then I'm like, okay, should be easy stretch here. I forget what, I was just outside of Pryor, and somebody's cows were loose. I'm like dodging cows now on the road. Man, that's the day I've had. So I thought, I'm gonna get out of the truck. I could have eaten at Blimpies. I could have eaten my can of beans that's in the back. But no. Steve had to be a dumbass and go into the iron skillet that he knew was bad. I'm complaining today. Complaining. All right, what are we talking about? Okay, dang, you guys are on it. These Saturday night things are pretty cool. TJ says I had meatball marinara on Italian herb and cheese bread with pepper jack cheese and all the fixings. That's really great. I'm the master of peanut butter and jelly, 5-star cooking in my book, says Mr. Gary. Ron, what's up? Mike says, my truck is possessed. My old truck was possessed. You guys are obsessed with my cookie story still, so that's interesting to me. They're on the sideband. Yeah, well, someone, I don't know, commented back on the CB radio, but yeah. They're all like the drivers, the trucks, they're all driving like jack wagons. They were doing like 75 plus in the 70 zone, moving these huge windmill things, and two of their pilot cars got really close, and one put me in the shoulder. Ron, I'm in Joplin. They've been using channels in the 19 because I've almost been hit by an oversized before. Yeah, I get it, being on a different channel. Because, in certain areas, 19 would be too crowded if you need to communicate. The old $18 greasy, grimy goofer guts. That's what I've got. I'm going to be in Joplin in 2 hours. Well, look for my dirty green truck and you'll see me. That story is a classic. It will be legend. I don't think it's a story per se. I think it's just the way the story was presented. I like Gary says, Pale Ride, do an Iron Skillet review. You know you want to. Speaking of reviews, okay, hold on. Robert Kaufman, looking to lease truck first of the year. Which is better? Freightliner DD15, Peterbilt MX International Max Force. Do not do the International Max Force, Robert. That's a no-no. Freightliner depends on how good your shop is that's near you. The Peterbilt has the same engine I have, and I'm pretty happy with it so far. Knock on wood. The only problem is Peterbilt. You have to go to with a PACCAR. You have to go to a dealership. You can't just like take it to a Cummins shop or a Cat shop or like something like that. The cookie story you told was a very visual story. That is hard to forget. Says nailed it. Yeah. Exactly. My wife laughed for 10 minutes. I told her verbatim. Yeah. I try to make my channel interesting. I try to tell you guys entertaining stuff. But I got a load going back east. Not to Pennsylvania, but close. The loads coming out of my area are dwindled to almost none because Big Orange lost their contract with one of my main customers that I took loads out of here. But I lost my train of thought. I was going to tell you guys something I forgot. Neil says, glad you're laughing now. Yeah, see, I knew this would cheer me up. Welcome back says, Little Dog has good entertainment drama. Alright, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the drama, quote unquote. Let's talk about that for a second, shall we? You guys want to talk about that? No Iron Skillet review, says Pale Rider. That's what it was. I was going to review something. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the drama, okay? Here's the thing, guys. If you have a YouTube channel, all right, pay attention here. Pale Rider and I were talking about this earlier today. Okay, nailed it. Don't worry. I'm not gonna. This is just a general statement. Okay. My family watches my videos. That's why I try to keep it clean. That's why I try to keep the language to a minimum. But my family watches my videos, okay? If I die, let's say I have a heart attack in that bunk because I ate crappy food tonight, okay? What I put out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter is out there forever, okay? It's out there. I'm immortalized. And if you have a YouTube channel, how do you want to be immortalized? Do you want to be immortalized with all the BS? Do you want to be immortalized with all the anger and hatred and mocking and all that other stuff? You know, think about this. Trucker, what was it, 95 Journey 95, something like that. He was one of the original vloggers. He's really good. And all the old school guys like Tex and Trucker Steve, they've said that he was an influence, and no one can find him. And there are rumors that he has passed away. And you know, if you look back at his legacy per se, then you'll see that he didn't do the drama, he didn't do hatred, he didn't do you know, all the stuff that you're seeing now. That's number one. Number two, if you're in a public spot, if you're in a public display, think about it. I'm just an entertainer to you guys, okay? And on my end, it's a little level of narcissism that I want to talk to a camera and hope that you guys react well. But you have to have a certain thick skin. Like, for example, someone commented on my E-Log video. This video, I could not watch it. There was too many pauses and you couldn't get your thoughts out. Like, totally bad critique of me. And you know what? I laughed. And I get it, because I've come across people's videos. I'm like, swipe, yeah, screw that. I'm not into that. But think about what you're putting out there. Think about what you're putting out there to your family, okay? That is what I would want immortalized. And for the people that are being ugly to each other on YouTube, for one reason or another, that's immortalized. That's on there forever. And that's something to think about. Because if I die tomorrow, my kids, oh man, I missed out. I'm going to watch his videos. Do I want videos of me cursing at the camera, calling this person, that person names, or talking about stuff that is affecting my family, or you know what I mean? So, Big Joe, unless they delete it. Yeah, but see, there's so many people recording stuff now. And that, to me, that's why I don't do the drama stuff. That's why I don't. Like I said, there was one time that I went up against Trucker's coach, and that was because of the way he was doing his message. And in the end, we're civil to each other on YouTube, and I deleted that video. And it was just more of a constructive criticism. It wasn't calling him an idiot or anything like that, like some of these other guys do. And, you know, and so all this YouTube squabbling is, it's not even a microscope speck of a grain of sand in the grand scheme of things. It just isn't. Now, I understand guys having to defend themselves, but see, if you put that kind of energy out there, that's the kind of energy you're going to get back. Hey, thanks for the bright light. Great, I got my own spotlight service. Holy crap. So that's the kind of day it's been today. I'm completely blinded. See if I can read some of these comments while I squint. Holy crap, that's bright. Check this out, guys. Check it out. Look at that. I'm bright. So, I literally can't read the comments because that light is so bright. Dude! Holy crap. Pale Rider wants a steak dinner. It's funny as hell to watch, but don't need any more, says Jason. There goes my brakes. Yeah. It is, dude, I call it popcorn YouTubing. For the love of God, dude, please leave. Thank you. Jeez. Let's take a 1996 Freightliner and put $2,000 LEDs on it so you can blind everybody. By the way, I kind of need new headlights. Better stay off the hit list. See, that's the thing. I'm not taking any sides for anybody. Because you know why? No one cares. No one in my world cares. Alright, sorry guys, I'm reading these comments. Rudy, Trucker Rudy, what's up? Indiana Jack is awesome. Welcome back. I'm sure you won't want the iron skill. I bet Longhorn maybe more what you want. Let's see. Nailed it says somebody about a good personality. Kevin says, I'm sure when you to broadcast school to get your CDL, you had that in mind. You know, I actually did take a little bit of broadcasting school. Moving to Missouri screwed that up. Yukon says, watch out, I'll come after you now. There's nothing to come after. Unless you're talking to someone else. Nailed it says, Trucker's coach has changed his way of putting down his message. He ate a little humble pie and is doing a lot better now. I agree, Nailed it. Ron says, Taco Bell review. Taco Bell here is actually not bad. That's what I should have got. Jason says, probably going to sleep with his lights on. No, he was leaving for the day. Mr. Swift is going to back into that spot right here. And he'll probably leave his headlights on. Curtain, I don't have curtains in this truck. I've got all the bells and whistles except for the, like, there's not even like, there's like the space where a track could be. But there's not even a track. I got the curtains behind the seats. I got those. Bright lights on, welcome. That's great. Hey, Machine, what's up? No, Ron, I use him as a referral. He himself told me that he owes me a steak dinner, and he also said in one of his videos. Next Gen, I like popcorn. Hey, Next Gen, what's up? Draw a steak dinner on the whiteboard for Pale Rider. I'm not digging that thing out. Big Jaw, what's up? Big Rich is a stupid fart sniffer. Why'd you say that about yourself? Matt Fridley, I live in Missouri, LOL. That's it, I'm putting you on the list. Chris Jericho saying now we went WWE and... Okay. TK. Do you have a good Richard Christie story, not a gay story? Alright. Those of you who don't know, if you follow the Howard Stern show, Richard Christie, everybody knows who he is if you follow Howard Stern show. He was actually a resident of Springfield for a few years. He was in a prominent death metal band from here. We've jammed a few times. Apnea's last gig was with the band that he used to be in. And so once a year he comes into town, and we try to hang out, but it's kind of hard to do. The last time he was in town, he was here for a funeral, and we got to hang out and had a couple of beers, and you know, people ask me, is he really gay? And I'm like, no, he's not gay. He's just goofy. And but back in 1997, me and some friends, we went to, that's bad English, some friends and we went to the Milwaukee Metal Fest. Milwaukee Metal Fest was a 3-day festival of about 150 bands. And Richard was in one of the co-headlining bands at that time. But we got to hang out he was jamming for the band called Death, which is one of the, like, what Metallica is to thrash metal, Death is to death metal, okay? And we didn't get a hotel, we were cheap, so Richard let us crash in their room. So here are these guys that, you know, in the band Death that were huge influences in our world, and we got to hang out. And then we also got to watch Saturday morning cartoons. So we, you know, Saturday all day we were walking around going, yeah, we watched Saturday cartoons with Death. Anyways, they were all sitting there. They're having to do all these, like, magazine interviews and all this sound check and all this other stuff. And they were waiting on Richard because he had been headbanging all night with the ponytail in his hair. He pulled out a glob of hair like this. And, you know, he's like having all these prominent members of the of the heavy metal world, and they were waiting on him because he was having to tangle his hair. But no, he's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. Excellent drummer. How often are you home on average per week? Is home time why you like Snyder? Miss Arturo Williams. I like Snyder because of the consistency, and yes, it does get me home. With Landstar, it was more of a challenge to get home. Even the field BCO advisor for Landstar told me that Snyder had better freight in my area than they did. So I got consistency, and I get through the house. You know, like, I'm still gonna do really good this week, even though I was home 2 days this week. So I got home Tuesday and left out Friday, and I'm still gonna do really well. And I could have been home tonight if it wasn't for those dreaded E-logs. Then by the curtain it goes up front. I use my Iron Maiden thing in the front, but it doesn't do anything for the side windows. That dude's literally parked, like, directly at me. But he's gone now. And Swift turned his headlights off. Richard Christie loves pumpkin beer. Yes, he does, TK. He loves all beer. Machine's going to steal some of Godson's loads this week. Yukon, here we go. I used to listen to Howard for years. Haven't in the past few. Hey, Nathan, what's up? Richard had a couple of beers. Channel 100 on is Stern's channel. Yes, it is. I remember when Richard Christie told how he used to wear an adult diaper to concert because he didn't want to leave his spot in the crowd. Thought that was funny. Yeah, that's true. He really does that. See, 99% of the stuff that you hear Richard do on the show is legit. That he does. Like, there's no, like, all the stories with his dad and growing up, those are all true. Ricky says in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm in Joplin, Missouri. Yukon, Death, yes. Did he consume beer through his butt back then? No, I don't think he did. But see, I was there. TK, you remember the coffee can story that he's told? I was there when he did that. Also, the story he's talking about when he said he lived in a storage unit for years. That was after he lived in Springfield. He, when he joined Death, he moved to Florida, And that's what he did. He just did. You know, it was easier for him to live in the storage unit, and they practiced there, and he was an electrician. BLR, what's up? Did Swift hit anything back in? Nope. He had a pretty wide spot. Able to do an 8-2 Snowlord to get home. Mr. Freight Shaker Gary, they don't let us do 8-2 splits here at the Big Orange, even though I know how to use them. Do you guys hear that? Here. What the hell is that? What if the guy's like inside? Maybe this guy's got a trailer full of illegal aliens and they're trying to get out. Swift has a dog. Dog's barking at stuff. It's a female driver. She's got her dog. Yukon says, I know Richard pretty well too. He's an awesome dude. Yep, what you see is what you get with Richard. I've only seen him angry a couple of times. Like, I've known him since the early 90s. I've only seen him angry twice. Yes, I was going to ask if Richard's story involved an oven. Yeah, see, I was there for that story. Cookie lady knocking. Yeah, Gary, it does suck because, like, I could use the 8-2 split, but I used to be the master at that, and Schneider just doesn't want you to mess with it because it could screw up your scheduling if you don't know what to do on the other side of it. A lot of guys don't know what to do after the first initial 8-2 split. And so if you're trying to book freight real tight, they don't want you messing it up because of that. Yeah, you guys hearing that too, right? Dude, there's like a truck, like a red Cascadia with a blank white trailer. Hi, Natalie, what's up? Yukon says you can do an 8-2 split. Big Orange won't even notice. Did it all the time. Yeah, but I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm here. I'm stuck. I'm done. You know, I think the wife and my son are going to go to the haunted houses in Springfield. Well, they were, but then the haunted houses in Springfield, they want to take your fingerprints for you to get in. Hey Richard, this is your dad. Found a possum in the road today. Your mom and I are going to be eating good tonight. Yeah, that's all real. BLR says, where you at? Cold here in Minnesota. I'm in Joplin, and it's supposed to get down in the 20s tonight here. Wow, I'm caught up on the comments. Why? Why what? Guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of a brain dead sometimes. You guys will ask me questions on something I've said, and I don't realize I've said it. Therefore, I look like a dumbass. That's what I want to immortalize on the... Oh, fingerprints. Okay. I don't know. You have to sign this waiver. It says you won't sue them if you get hurt. And apparently someone signed the waiver and it wasn't their real name and they don't have any way to identify you, so now they take your fingerprints. I think it's a BS story myself. But they're going to lose a lot of business over that. And they're astronomical anyways. They're like... It's like $30 to go through an old building with people like acting like they're gonna kill you. So, but another stupid thing I've done. I bought this Life water, right? Okay, it's in a stupid bottle. It doesn't fit in your cup holder very well. You know who's bottled by? This is bottled by Pepsi. This is the same as the Pepsi water. So oh, Big Rich says, geez, people have been chopped up to the point that you need fingerprints. I guess so. TK says, there's a 0% chance I'm giving haunted house people my fingerprints. Yeah, the only people I'm giving fingerprints to is the TSA for my hazmat crap. And the police if I get arrested. That's it. I'm just, in the bank. You know how the bank sometimes need a thumbprint, That's it. Not some random part-timer that his job is to put on makeup and scare me. So, this Pepsi tap water is pretty good. So, how about Thor last night, man? Thor did a 3-hour live video this morning. Can you believe that? You ever tried those body armor drinks? They sell them at the Pilots and Love's. Pretty healthy, I guess. The Machine, they are not healthy. They're bad. Pilot was giving them away for free, I think, last month. I missed out on my freebie because I didn't want it. Yeah, those things are bad for you. Pepsi puts bottles on skids, sets them outside, and waits for it to rain a few times, seals them up, and sells them. I wouldn't doubt it, Gary. Too much sugar, why? Yeah, those things are loaded with sugar. There's not one healthy aspect of that drink. Does McTrucker have an app that shows them where all the McDonald's that are allowed truck parking? I don't know. I have a friend of mine that used to be able to do that with Starbucks. He could like say, okay, I-20, Georgia, what do you got? He was like, oh, you exit this and this, you take a right and left, you go through this Kmart parking lot. Like he had it all memorized. I'm like, dude, you need to make an app. Body Armor has less sugar than Gatorade. Hell has less everything than Gatorade. Yeah, but if it's not, what are they sweetening with? See, guys, I may do a crappy buffet every now and then, but I know a little bit about healthy stuff. I don't even like to give my license at Shippers fingerprints. No way. Ever heard of ID theft? Yeah, exactly. Rhymes with orange. Like, when I went out car shopping a couple months ago, and in order for me to test drive the car, the sales guy took a picture of my license, driver's license, right? I get it. And so when I came back, his car was a piece of crap. I said, I need to watch you delete that from your phone. Like, okay, he deleted it. And he said there, well, you can't really get too much identity theft from your license. I'm like, shut up. Just do what I told you. Don't argue with me. You're 19 years old. I'm 45 or something. I know a thing or two. Those Body Armor bottles were good for pee bottles. Very few McDonald's allow you to stay for a 10-hour break. That's not a truck stop McDonald's. I don't know. There's one in Stratford. Hell, I park my trailer there. They don't care. But I can't pee in a bottle. I don't see how you got like you see openings like that big and people pee in them. I don't see how that happens. Oh, okay, Gary. I'm sorry, I apologize. Kind of personal. Well, you brought it up, dude, not me. You brought it up, not me. See, this thing's stupid. It's got stupid artwork on it. Like, you got these people with these dumb-looking faces. Open the door, stand on step, and pee. Actually, I've seen guys do that. It was at a rest area. You know how you got like the ramp? I was parked on one of those. And This guy was on the left side, and he was peeing out the right side of his truck. Like, for anybody coming off the ramp to see. Like, he was in his skivvies and everything. That's why truck stops smell like urine. That is correct. You're a Fiji guy? I like Fiji. Yukon says I got a big one. Yes, this is a big bottle, Yukon. You are correct. Yep, he had to go. He's about as bad as that idiot that splashed his crap next to my truck there in that video that one day. Anybody got any questions about some trucking crap? Or music or any of that stuff? By the way, speaking of Howard Stern, this month has sucked. This October thing has gone a little. It's a joke that's gone too far. And every time they bring George Takei in, it's funny at first, but then like, okay, we get it. George Takei's gay. We get it. Okay, funny, haha. Let's do something. You know. Welcome back. What's the wheelbase on your KW? I have absolutely no idea. TK can tell me. TK, what's the wheelbase on my truck? Mrs. Snorler must be very happy. Machine. This might have been my last bottle of water. I'm gonna have to go inside and get another one. So I don't have any clean water for my CPAP machine. TK. Yeah, 236. So welcome back. I have a 236. Yeah. If you got your whiteboard out, you could have been taking notes. Yeah, but that's way back there in the dark depths of that sleeper. I gave up on Stern during the election. He was just saying stupid stuff. Some people shouldn't comment on politics. I agree, Yukon. I don't even like politicians talk about politics. What size sleeper? 74 inch, I believe. I love the sleeper. You don't use distilled water? Yeah, when I have it. I'll use bottled water. Whether it's distilled or not. I usually try to get distilled, but accidentally left my jug of distilled water at the house. So just for a couple of days, I knew I'd only be out a couple of days, so I just, using bottled water. See what I got here. I do have water. I got Casey's water. So this one's for Yukon. Yukon, you got long and slim, and you got short and fat. $80-inch sleeper here. Awesome, man. I stock up when I go to Walmart, just 2 jugs. Got 2 jugs in the house, a few jugs in the truck. I use water, just no heat. Yeah, I've got my heat set up pretty high. Daniel says this video is going to be going up in a bit, and he'll be using apnea again. Apnea. I'll tell you a story about apnea, right? So these guys I worked with when I was a welder, they weren't the brightest candles, right? So I showed up one day in one of my apnea t-shirts, right? And one of the guys said he went home and his wife said, what's that say, apnea? And they were laughing about it, and he's like, and the guy at work, he was like, yeah, because the end's silent. That's dumb. I'm just shaking my head. It's amazing how many people can't read. Hey, by the way, for some reason, McGee was texting me the last couple of days, and when I looked at the text, it said you sent them, which was weird. You're going to have to call me this week. Something funky going on. Huh. I accidentally called 911 the other day. I was having to get a trailer in Joplin, and I go up to the guard shack and there's nobody in there, and it says call this number. So I walk all the way back to my truck, grab my phone, and called the number, and the number says this number cannot be completed as dialed. I'm like, what the hell? So what I failed to realize was underneath the piece of paper that said call this number was a big fat box that said phone in it. So I opened the box, pick up the phone, dialed the number. Sure enough, guess what? It rang. So I tell him I need an empty. He goes, yeah, there's one out there, blah, blah, blah. So as I'm hooking up to the empty, my phone rings. I'm like, who's calling me at 6 in the morning, right? So I look at the phone, and it's a Joplin number. So I go, hello? Yeah, sir, this is 911. Did you call? Did you have an emergency? And I'm like, no, I didn't call. I must have pocket dialed you, right? So she took my name and number, or not my number, she already had my number. She took my name, and I apologized, glad I'm not going to get arrested here. And I almost do it again, putting the phone back on the holder. I'm like, oh man. So evidently I've got it the first thing in my contacts, and I must have hit it. But here's an interesting thing for 911, right? Let's say you're at home and you call 911 and you go, hey, there's someone breaking in my house. And you're not smart enough to have a gun in the house to take care of it yourself. So you call the cops, right? So, and they go, well, sir, let us know if they get in the house. Okay, that's what you're going to get. If you want the cops to come the quickest, here's what you do. You dial 911 and then hang up. Dial 911 and hang up. Guess what? They'll be over your house no matter what's going on. Like that. That's a little trick that was told to me. It said it was from you, but didn't download. Did I text you a picture the other day? No, I did not, machine. At least I don't think I did. I know I'm on my phone now with the camera crap, so I'll have to look. But all right, guys. So let's summarize this video. Okay. Iron skillet at the Joplin Petro sucks. Okay, it is very bad. That's number one. All right, I'll call you this week. Might even do it tomorrow. If not, it'll be Monday. 2, Richard Christie is what he is on Howard Stern. He's not gay, though. Number 3, Gary says, crappy day, then got a little better and wants to see a live feed. Number 4, keep your cows off the freeway if you live in Oklahoma. You're home leaving Monday. All right, well, you got to call me sometime because I forget. I am forgetful. And Monday is going to be a boring day for me because I'm going to sit at the dock, and then I'm going all the way to St. Louis for my next load, but doesn't load till Tuesday. So TK says Richard Christie bakes poo. Yep. R. Gonzalez, what's up? Old timers, LOL. So that sounds like gunshots. Great, I'm gonna get shot. That'll be a perfect ending. That'll put me back in a crappy mood. Getting shot. In this day and age, that might not be. It's not a far stretch. You guys hear that? That doesn't sound like trailer tapping anymore. It sounds like gunshots. Alright, so guys, I'm in a green and orange truck. And I'm I think the 5th truck over from the end in front of the fuel island. So if you don't hear from me tomorrow, that's where I'm at. They thought you was a bear. No. Take cover, snore, get under buck. Not in it, but under it. Daniel's video is still uploading. Redneck wedding. It's possible. The crap truck number. Hey, no, I'm not giving my truck number out. Hey, speaking of redneck weddings, have you guys seen the movie Winter's Bone? Tell me on the screen if you've seen Winter's Bone. I'm going to tell you a little factoid about that movie. Oh, wait. Winter's Bone. Have you guys seen it? No. John. Well, crap. My story is useless then. I'll tell you guys. No one's seen Winter's Bone. Alright, so here's the deal. It's a movie. It was in the theaters, right? My wife's old band is in the soundtrack. They're in the movie. That's all I had to say. But you guys ruined it because you haven't seen it. Dragon Steve says never heard of it, then I don't watch TV. No, it was in the theaters. It's a story based around a novel that was written, here in Missouri, here in good old Missouri, we have a meth production problem. In fact, Independence, Missouri is the meth capital of the world. At least at one time it was. And that's what this movie touches on. A lot of backwoods redneck stuff going on. I guess we're not cool snorers since none of us seen it. It looks like. I forgive you guys. Whose bone? Sounds like a gun range outside. It does. Here, I think I've got it in the truck. Hold on, guys. Let's look for it. Alrighty. Doo-doo. Yep, I've got it on DVD. Alright, here it is. This is one of those doubles, so ignore that part. It's got Jennifer Lawrence in it. You guys know who Jennifer Lawrence is? We're all truckers. If it's not on Netflix, we haven't seen it. Well, okay, I'll give you that. You may be by a gun range. That is possible, I guess, or they found Tupac alive again. Not, as far as I know, I've never heard gunshots here. But yeah, this is Jennifer Lawrence's first movie, I believe. Here, I'll read you the plot thingy. After her deadbeat father jumps bail and mysteriously disappears, 17-year-old Ree Dolly, Jennifer Lawrence, must find a way to track him down or she'll be left without a home or custody of her two young siblings. To avoid losing everything, Ree must hack through the lies and threats looming everywhere in a rural town to piece together the dangerous truth about her father without getting herself killed. in this taut, pulse pounding thriller. It's not really a thriller per se, but she just like has to talk to a bunch of meth heads, and they all want to kill her because they're idiots. But yeah, it's called Winter's Bone. And my wife's band, Backhoe Butchery, her old band, she's in my newest band, is on the soundtrack. I have yet to watch this. Winter's Bone was on TV the other day. We watched it at home. And then it's not on Netflix, that's the problem. The house she lives in was an actual house in the area, not just a set. That is true, David. You are correct. Everything was done on location, and everything is legit. I mean, living here in the Ozarks, that what you see is what you get. That's what that's what it looked like. Featuring Hammer Down. But I almost turned that light off. But yeah, meth is kind of a bad problem here. I only get movies when I can get 2 for 1 on Redbox. I've done the Redbox thing. They're good for new releases. Highly recommend Audible to get tired of radio. Yeah, I've got a few audiobooks. You guys want to hear something cool? Check it out. Oh, where's my keys? You know what Sirius XM's got going on? CB radio. Turn that off.
Yeah. From here to there, I'm about 2.
Shut up. Alright. Check it out, guys. They got the Halloween channel. Hear the eerie stuff? Rise with the Orange. You hear that? It's channel 145 on Sirius XM. Isn't that? Are you feeling creeped out and stuff? Who has Android here so I can share how to get free movies? I can do a video on it. Do a video on it, Gary. Are you guys in the mood for Halloween yet? That's what this channel's designed for. That guy's breathing heavy and stuff. Battleborn likes the graphic audio. I haven't listened to those yet. You feel like Candy nailed it? Okay. Better turn that down. Start my truck up and I'll somebody breathing on me. Guys, this video has gone south really quick. Not that it was up north at all, but anyways, guys, take it easy and yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for cheering me up. You know why it's taking forever to upload, Daniel? Because you're watching a video while trying to upload a video. That's why. Either that or you're using that great pilot Wi-Fi. I'm alright, Orange. I'm okay. I just made a bad $18 decision. That's all I made. That's it. That and people are It's been an obstacle course. You ever have one of those days where you're driving in an obstacle course? That was today. Like a shuttle bus, 2 cars, a windmill, and some cows. That's what my day's been. There it is. That is what my day has been. I had to avoid a car, a shuttle bus, a windmill, and cows. That was my day today. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. And I don't know, should I leave this video up or should I just let it go? Let it go. No fire crashes today. Nope. Do you feel like Frog and the Frogger? Yeah, if I cross the road over here. And bad food. Bad food. You are correct. Don't eat that crap, dude, later. Yeah. Live and learn, right? So, guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching. See ya. Leave it up. It was hilarious. Okay, I'll leave it up. Jeez. And guys, be good to each other. Let all the squabbling go away. See ya.